Welcome to the video podcast. My name is Florence Straka. This video podcast is all about life experiences, blogging as a business, inspiration, and mindset. In today's episode, I am continuing from where I left off, telling you about finding a second job. So, the gentleman told me that he found me this job. All I did was go in, did a little research. I went to see where the place was, and I mentioned it was in Circle, one of the busiest centralized town in Accra. So I went there and surveyed the place. It's a big place and it's a club. It's actually a club. So I said, well, he took me there, showed me around. We didn't ask anything. We just thought, oh, this is a nice place to work. What I did was I just quit. I just quit the job that I was working. I quit. I wasn't hired yet. I was not hired yet. We just went, look at the place. We did not talk to anybody. But I just look around, see, oh, this place is really big. And I could make quite a few money from here. And so I just quit from the other job. I didn't tell the lady I'm quitting or anything. I just quit. Like, a child mind. Even though I'm out of high school, you still have these kids thinking, not thinking beyond. And so I went there now to apply for the job. I should have applied, get the job first before I quit. But I've never gotten a chance. I couldn't even leave or ask permission because I'm working 7 days a week. So there is no way for me, myself, to go out and do anything. The day we went to survey the place, it was in the evening, very late in the evening when I get up. So I said, well, let me just quit. If I quit, then it will be easy for me because I'll be hired. Not knowing, they were not even hiring. Even though they told people that they were hiring, they were actually not hiring. Because the person that was supposed to they hired somebody, but the person wasn't showing up. So they intend to hire another person. But then that other person started showing up, so they were not hiring. Where do I go from here? I left the other job. I haven't gone to work for probably 3-4 days. And so what I did was every single day when I get up, I go to this new place. I said they should just give me anything that I can do so they can see that I can do the job. Because this is going to be my second job, and this place, it's a club. They do discos, dancing, like weekends. They have live discos every weekend. Many big bands come there to play. So it's a disco, a huge. That place is always full during the weekend because of all the bands that comes to play there, all the jamming and all. And that place is a busy area. So it's always full of people. And during the day, we sell drinks, and then also they sell food. We have a different company, a lady that sells food, and then we sell the drinks. We have all types of drinks you can think of. Anything from spirit to draft, to draft that you just pump it in a glass. It can be a Guinness draft, beer, anything you can think of. We sell all that, soft drinks, anything, because it's a very high-end place where you see high people there. I mean, it was just a different world to me. I've never experienced anything like that. And so I said, well, I can't give this up. I don't have any other job. I don't know where to go and start looking for a job. So every day when I get up, I come to this place. I said they should give me anything I can do. So what they did was they will ask me I'm now the cleaner. I go and clean all the bathroom there, all the toilet there, all the rooms, and I wasn't being paid. I was not being paid because I wasn't hired. And I said I would do it. I would just do anything to get this job. So for 2 months, luckily for me, because I saved some money, I still have some money from there. But what I did was every day I told my sister, the one who found the first job for me, I told her I'm going to work. And so every day I'll go there and do all the near jobs, especially when the weekend, Saturday night, Friday night into Saturday, when they play the drums and all that, there is so much mess to clean up. The whole place is a mess. Broken glasses, broken jugs, anything, filth. The bathroom is messy, all that. And I have to clean it. I have to clean it because I want the job. I have to clean it. If I think, even as I'm talking about this now, I can just see everything. Oh my goodness. So, oh my wealth. I did it for 2 months. And as I'm doing it, I'm paying attention. I'm looking, they will send me, go and do this, go and do that. I did. I see how they are doing things. I'm studying. And so one day I was there. The boss even knew me. He always told me, he said, I'm not hiring. I said, well, I will just do anything. Don't pay me. I will do anything. So for 2 months. So one day, as I was there, one of the girls that was the one who managed the draft, it's a machine which pumped the beer out. She didn't come to work. So the boss came and said, they don't have anybody. And it's almost 12 because at 12, they sell food. So people come from their offices to come and eat there. And they don't have anybody to sell the draft. The other guy is also attending to all the bottled drinks, the beers and all that. But there are people who also love to have the draft. So the boss asked me, can you do this? I said, yes, I can. Because I've been watching the girl, because they thought that I'm just a mungu. This is one of the things I want to mention. Sometimes you have to play yourself to be a fool, right? You have to be a fool. Pretend you are just a fool. But in your mind, you know what you are looking for. You know what you want. And this is exactly what I was doing. I became a fool because they sent me go and fetch water, go and clean the bathroom, go and clean the toilet, clean all this. After the jam from Friday night to Saturday, the place is a mess. I will be the only one that will clean everything up. It takes me hours to clean it up because we don't open till 12 in the afternoon. So Saturday morning, all that has to be cleaned. I will have to do all that before everything is ready to start to open again. And so I was watching how they do this. They are serving. I'm learning new things. So he asked me, can you do this? I said, yes, I can. Well, that will be my first time trying it. But I sometimes, I help the girl there. So on my own will be the first time. So I did few mistakes, but hey, I'm learning on the job, right? I'm learning on the job. So that's how it started. That's how I got hired. And the boss was so impressed for my first day. And so he said, well, I'll hire you. Because that girl, she just took it for granted. Sometimes when you have something, you don't know how much value that thing is until you lose it, right? You think, oh, I have it forever. So she lost her job. And the boss hired me to take over. So I took over and started learning how to put the keg on, how to put the tube on the keg, because it's a keg which holds the beer, and then you put the tube on it and then pump it. So I learned how to do all that, how to wheel it when we are putting it back, how to do inventory, how we order our products, our supplies, how we order all the supplies, all the things that goes in, all the preparation that we have to do in the morning before the bar opens. We take inventory every morning, making sure what do we have, what don't we have, what do we need. So I was learning how to do all those things, management, and that was it. So sometimes you become a fool, you do mere jobs, certain things that you think, this is beneath me, but sometimes this is what you have to do, and this is what I had to do. That time I did it. For 2 months, no pay, for free. But at the end, I got hired. I got the job. I worked there for so many years. And this is all this was in 96 to 97, late 96 to 97. I worked there a whole year. I was there over a year, I think a year and a half. I worked there. And I made a lot of money. Because as I mentioned, it's a club. And the club, oh my goodness, you will not believe the things that goes on there. And this is where we also make money. So we buy some of our own drinks, mix it into the inventory. So when we have the club opens at Friday, throughout the morning of Saturday, when the club closes, when everybody was drunk, the place is all filled, we almost sold everything out. Almost all the drinks, all the draft, we almost sold everything out. So this is where I started making little money, and I was saving because my mom taught me how to save. All this while, I haven't seen my mom in over 2 years. I haven't seen her in 2 years. I have not heard from her in 2 years because I did not go back. She knew where I was. I was at Accra, but she never came. And gradually, she started to fade. Not to fade from my mind, but I think about her, but I wasn't close to her. And with all the pains that I'm also suffering, all the anger within me about her, about why she allowed all those things to be happening to me, to her, I decided this is where I'll be. Now I have a job, I'm working. All I need to do is just keep saving. And my father was there too. I mean, he goes, I go. He goes, I go. So I kept doing it. And this is another experience in my life. And I'm sharing this with you because sometimes you would think that maybe you have some jobs. Before you leave the one you have to another one, make sure you have that job first. Because this was the first life lesson I've learned. I'm telling you, it was hard. So then you have to do anything. And that's why they said if you want something, you put your mind to it, you will get it. It's going to take some time. But if you really want it, if you really want that thing, you will get it. And that's what I did. I forfeit 2 months' pay to get the job. And after a month to 2 months into it, oh my goodness, I started making quite a substantial money. I couldn't even believe it's possible. I started meeting so many people, different people, corporate people I would never thought I would meet. And also because of the club, I met so many band people who, musicians, quite a few of them, and met great people. So life is interesting, very interesting. The places you think you will not be, the things you think you will not do or you cannot do, you'll be surprised. If you are watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, leave it for us. Also, wherever you listen to your podcast, I hope your day goes well today. And whatever it is that you are doing, know that there is a purpose. It has a meaning. And sometimes we have to play to be full. We have to become full. We have to let people see us as a fool to get something out of that. I'll see you. Take care.